Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. One of the biggest signs of loving the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and having the real love to him is having respect to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, having the good manners to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And someone might ask me, how can I have respect to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam if he is not alive now? And the answer is having respect to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam by giving a respect to his sunnah, by giving a respect to his name when you hear him, by giving a respect when you come to his masjid in Medina, having the respect to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by following his sunnah, by respecting the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you hear about his sunnah, when you hear one of his actions, he did this because of the sunnah. When you are praying and you know this part of the sunnah, when you eat and you know this part of the sunnah, when you visit the masjid of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you should have respect to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As Allah said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tarfa'u aswatakum fawqa sawti an-nabi. Oh, you believe, do not raise your voice over the voice of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah said that raising your voice, it might cause you losing all your deeds, it might destroy all your deeds. That's why we have to have that kind of respect. Even when we visit his masjid, we lower our voice. When you visit his city, lower your voice. When someone come and approach you and tell you this is the sunnah of the Prophet, this is what the Prophet said, you should listen to it and obey it. And this was the Sahaba, may Allah have mercy on all of them. When they hear something about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when someone tells them this is what Rasulullah said, they always obey. They hear and obey. They never have any type of argument to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They have that type of adab, respect, and good manner to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about it even when the Prophets come and do judgment between two people. When he come and do some judgment, we have to just accept it. No discussion with him. And this is the type of the manners of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Sahaba, Ridwanullahi tabaraka wa ta'ala alayhim, they give the biggest example by showing all the type of respect to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When they hear his name, they always send peace and blessing to him. They always increase the salawat to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They always put him at the beginning. They always try to let him sit at the biggest and the highest place. They always think about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and how can they honor him and respect him. So brothers and sisters, we have to respect the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam by respecting his sunnah, by respecting his way, by respecting his order, by taking all his orders in a good way of respect. We should care about all the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Unfortunately, some people when they hear about something that's sunnah, they say it's okay, it's sunnah, it's not wajib. And every time they hear the word sunnah, they say it's okay, it's sunnah. And I don't know what you expect if you always neglect the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and you say I love him, and you're asking his shafa'ah on the day of judgment. And what are you going to say to him when you meet him on the day of judgment? Are you going to tell him that I left everything that was sunnah from you? This is not the type of respect that we should have to the Prophet ﷺ, so we can gain the real love to him, so we can be truthful in the love towards our Prophet ﷺ. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who give the real love to the Prophet and have that type of respect to the Prophet by following his sunnah and by respecting all his way. Allahumma salli ala nabina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.